Now that we've had an introduction to runtime complexity, we'll begin working on another question that is great for profiling differences in runtime complexity between different solutions. So inside my code editor, I'm going to find the fib folder and open up the index.js file. And then as usual, we'll also start our tests up. So at the console, I'll run just fib test.js -- watch, like so. And we should see about 6 or so tests passing right now, or excuse me, 6 total right now. All right, let's take a look at the problem that we have to work on. So the goal of this function is to print out the nth entry, where n is an argument to the function, of the Fibonacci series. The Fibonacci series is this ordered list of numbers that you see right here. The Fibonacci series can be characterized by taking two numbers, adding them together to produce the next entry. So to look at this in diagram format, we usually kind of take these first two numbers right here of 0 and 1 for granted because there's no previous numbers before it that we can add together. So for this third element right here, we would look at the previous two numbers, 0 and 1, we would add them together, and that gives us 1. Then for this element right here, we would add 1 plus 1, that gives us 2. For this one, we have 2 plus 1, that gives us 3. 5 is 3 plus 2, and so on. You get the idea. Now the Fibonacci series extends past 13, of course, so it goes on as far as you want, but this is the general pattern that we need to be aware of. So I'm just showing the first couple elements out of it. Our goal with this function right here is to make sure that we return the nth entry. So usually the way that we solve this is by generating the entire series all the way up to the nth entry, and then we return that entry. So it's really tough to just say, oh yeah, I want to just generate this number right here. Really, you usually end up having to generate all the entries up to that number, and then you can return that one. Okay, now there are two solutions that we're going to look at for Fibonacci. In the next section, we're going to look at a solution that uses an iterative solution. And then after that, we'll look at a solution that uses a recursive solution. So if at all possible, if you've already seen this problem, if you've done it before, go ahead and give a shot at the iterative solution for the next section. If you've never done it before, just give it your best shot and try any solution you can think of. So let's take a quick break right now, give it your best try, and I'll see you in just a minute.